Hello there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I am doing my mid-year planner stack update. So I love in the middle of the year kind of doing a little refresh of explaining what planners I am using, if there's any I have abandoned so far this year, which spoiler there is. Is there anything I've added this year? Which another spoiler. There is. So I love this time of year and just reflecting on what's been working, what am I changing, and all that good stuff. So if you're curious at what my beginning of the year planner stack video, like what was it like, I have a video that I made back in January sharing my planner plans for 2023, so I'll link that video down below. And then I also have a handful of flip through videos at the mid-year. So over the past couple weeks, I've been doing flip throughs of what have my planners looked like so far this year. And so I'll link those videos down below. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yeah, there's 4. So let's talk through what am I using, what am I not using, what have I added. So first up is this little but chunky guy on the top, and this is my daily journal, and I have been loving using this. So the pages have the date on the top, and then that's it. It is a blank page, and you could use this for so many different reasons, so many different ways to fill this. And I actually have a blog post with 41 different ideas that I'll link below. But I really have been loving using this planner journal, and it's so fun to flip through it and so fun to see just how chunky it has gotten so far this year. So this is one in my lineup that I am sticking to. Lord willing, I'll make it through the whole year. I really have been just enjoying using this and documenting my year through this. So this is my daily journal, still using that. The second thing I am still using is my Catchall planner, my Bloom Where You Are Planted planner. And I will link, I forgot to mention, I'll link this down below on Amazon. It's a B6 size. And so B6 dot grid daily journal planner. So this is an A5 size. It is my Bloom Where You Are Planted planner, and it has these vertical boxes on the right and dot grid pages on the left. And so I love using this for to-do lists and daily activities. There's also monthly pages, monthly calendar as well. And so this is my planner that I bring with me everywhere. It comes, it's at home, it's at my job at church, it's in my car. I use this a lot to keep track of my to-do lists, things to get done, and I absolutely love this planner. It's super cute and I really enjoy using it, and you can see it is also getting chunky with the year so far. So that is the second planner in my lineup. Then this one I use the most out of all of these. So that is staying the same through the last half of the year. All right, next I have my iPad, and let me unlock it off camera. You don't need to be seeing my code, but I use the GoodNotes app. And in here I have my digital planners. So this year I've been using my wellness planner in here. Oops. So this is the Creative Faith Wellness Planner. And so this is what I've been using for wellness goals and plans this year. So I love using this, and this is available in my Etsy shop. I'll have that linked in the description box below. Then I do also have my digital planner that is for Creative Faith, and well, it's not for Creative Faith, but it's my Creative Faith Christian Floral Planner, and there's yearly pages and monthly pages and weekly pages, and so I do use a lot of these pages as well for journaling, notes, things like that. So that is my digital planners. So I have my Creative Faith Christian Floral Planner. There's also a spot for Bible study notes too, and prayers. And then I have my wellness planner that are digital planners. So those are two other planners in my lineup that I mentioned at the beginning of this year that I'm still using, and I really like those. And I will have both of those linked down below in my Etsy shop. You can pick those up. The next thing that I am still mostly using is my Bible study notes, my Faith Happy Planner, and this, I have not been as consistent with reading the Bible with my husband this year. I have been very consistent reading through the Bible, the whole Bible this year on my own, using my NIV Bible, that's a year in the Bible, has each day and some chunks of scripture that I read, so I've been really faithful in that, but I haven't been as faithful reading through the Bible with my husband. But this is still in my lineup, and hopefully the second half of the year I'll be more consistent in this, but I use this for documenting my Bible study notes and planning out what I read in the Bible with my husband. All right, now let's talk about a couple changes. So in January, I had shown my bullet journal, and I used this in 2022 for Creative Faith plans, and let's see if I can kind of find one of my old ones. And so I use kind of categories for my to-do lists, and I set this up also for 2023, and I just have not used this. I set it up for January and February, and then I really have not touched it since then. And I'll tell you what I've been using instead. But I really, really miss using this bullet journal. I love bullet journaling. I love creating cute cover pages for the month. I love just the freedom in here. And so I might in the fall kind of come back to this, because I just watched this YouTube video that Scrawly Mama on Instagram shared, and I will put a link to the YouTube video down below, and it was all about the power of pen and paper and journaling, and like not using your phone or technology, but instead using paper for planning. And I felt super convicted as I was watching this video, because I miss being creative in here. I at the beginning of each month write a prayer for Creative Faith in here, and I just miss the intentionality of planning for the month for Creative Faith. I feel like this year I've been not super consistent. I've also been kind of burnt out really from Creative Faith, so I think that too has played a role in things. But I don't know, for the fall I might jump back in here, because I really, really miss using this bullet journal to plan out what I'm doing for Creative Faith. So instead of using this, what I have been using is a system called Notion. Notion is an online planning system, and I'll put like a little picture icon-y thing here of some of the different kind of folders I have within there. And I'm not going to show you what's in them, because I have a lot of plans for Creative Faith. It's kind of my brain dump right now. I like that it's a digital thing, so like I can, when I'm at home or when I'm at work, if I have a thought or idea, I can dump it in there real quick, versus I don't always bring my physical bullet journal. I might kind of take some of those different pages, categories in Notion for Creative Faith, and I'm wondering if I kind of recreate them in here, maybe using tabs or something like that, if that would be more helpful, so that I could find different things. So I don't know, I'm sort of kind of playing around with with Notion. I am liking it a lot, but it's not as creative of a place to play and pray, and that is something really important to me here at Creative Faith. So, anyways, I've been using that for creative faith planning. I've also been using it a little bit, like if I don't get my planner set up and done in here, I'll use that for my weekly planner kind of brain dump pages, where I just kind of keep running to-do lists for different categories and sections of my life. But anyway, so I've been using Notion, so that's something that I have added to my planner routine. It's not, I mean, it's a digital thing, so you can't really show it in my kind of planner stack, but I am liking it. But I am such like a pen and paper girl, and I miss washi tape and, decorating the pages and things like that. So, I don't know. I don't know, people. But I sort of want to come back to this. So we shall see. But for now, I wanted to confess that I have abandoned this planner so far this year. But I also want to have tons of grace for myself too, because, that's okay. Seasons come and go, and I think it's important to adapt and change when necessary. So, anyways, that is the story behind my bullet journal. I miss it a lot, and I feel like without this, I haven't been making maybe as much progress on some different creative faith goals as before when I was using this more frequently. So that's my bullet journal story. All right, then a planner that I didn't mention in January that I wanted to mention now because I've been using it a lot more is my daily planner. So this is the Creative Faith Daily Planner. I love this planner. This was one, let's see, when did I launch or release it? Back in September of 2021. So I've had it for a few years, and it comes in like various sizes. I'm using the A5 size, and it's a really, really great size. And then I have this cover on it. It's a clear cover, and it protects it, and I think it looks really cool. It also has a little pen loop. So I will link this planner as well as this cover down below on Amazon if you want to pick it up. But I love it because it has a spot for the day, a spot for a Bible verse of the day. It has all the hours from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., spot for gratitude, to-do list, top 3 things to get done. And so I like to use this on Fridays. So I work for our church from Monday through Thursday, and then Fridays are my day off at home, where I try and get a ton of stuff done around the house, like cleaning, food prep, batch cooking, laundry, and then I also try and get a ton done for Creative Faith. And so I've been utilizing this a lot more this year than I have in years past. And I kind of mark out my game plan for the day. I like to do categorized to-do lists, so I make those. And I have just been absolutely loving using this year. Again, I've used it in the past couple years, but not super consistently. And again, I don't use it every single Friday, but I have been using it a lot of Fridays. And it just helps me kind of really be purposeful in planning out my day. I love adding a prayer in here too, praying for my day, and I think that's super important. So I really love using my Creative Faith Daily Planner. This is something that I had not mentioned in January, but I definitely wanted to mention now because I've been using it a lot more this year. And if you would like a more in-depth flip through of all the different pages I've done in here so far, comment below and let me know, and maybe I can make that happen. But really love my Creative Faith Daily Planner, and I love that it's undated, so you can, use it whenever you want. And so if you are an hourly planner or you have a lot to get done in the day like I do, this would be a really great planner for you to pick up. Alright, so that is my updated planner stack video. I hope this was an interesting video for you. Be sure to check out the mid-year flip-throughs of these 4 planners. I'll have those linked below. And then I also have a whole blog post roundup with all of my planner printables and products. So if you want to see flip throughs or see all the different styles and layouts of planners I have, I'll put a link to that blog post down below. Definitely go check that out. And then comment below too if you have any planner ideas for me. So I'm working on getting some things prepped for new planners for 2024, so they'll hopefully come out in the next couple months, but I'm just working on kind of gathering and praying over ideas for layouts and designs and things like that. So I'd love to hear from you. What are some ideas that you have? Anything that you would like to see in a Creative Faith planner? I would love to hear that in the comments below. And yeah, I hope this video encouraged you in your planner journey. If you have abandoned a planner, that's all right. If you've added a planner, that's all right. Do what works for you in this season of life to help you stay organized and productive, and just pursue your goals as you pray through those goals too, though, and always be aligned to what the Lord has for you in this season. So I pray that you finish off the year strong, and I cannot believe we're halfway through 2023. That is so wild to me, but it's been neat to flip back through these so far this year and just be really in awe of all that the Lord has done. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!